It's John Champion here, and this the voice of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you. I think this is a brilliant atmosphere awaiting these players today. I can't wait for this one to start.
I wouldn't go as far as to say it's impossible for there to be an upset today, but it's certainly improbable. The difference in quality is all too obvious. How do things look to you, Jim?
It'll be interesting to see how much of the ball their key players will see.
No shortage of support for either team as the game gets up and running amidst huge expectations. And we're now underway. Llorente. Not a bad shot, but it's over the bar.
They started the first 5 minutes really brightly, getting into the box and getting that shot away. A very, very good start.
Xavi. Xavi! No, not going in. Not a bad try, though.
He can do better than that, and he won't be happy with that long-range effort.
Silva. Into the box. Oh, that's rattled the bar.
He's on great form today and he's willing to try anything. That was a brilliant strike.
Poor challenge. Free kick given. Llorente. Surely he can put it away. Really good punch by the keeper. It's a corner as the keeper punches that one. It's a booking, the referee deciding to caution him there once the ball went dead. And I have to say, in support of the official, it was a bad challenge, and the referee has got that absolutely spot on. It's clear. Llorente. The post in the way, puts it away. An early breakthrough, a real psychological blow to the opposition.
It went straight down the middle of the goal, right past the keeper.
They come in numbers and you can hear precisely what they think of this. Two targets in the box. Not a bad attempt, but it's gone off to the left.
Well, that was a nice ball from the wing, but they failed to make the most of it.
And the keeper decides to come off his line for the ball. Llorente. Almost 30 minutes into the first half. Xavi. There's a chance to get a cross in. Caught him there, free kick. Four in the middle. Here's a chance. Ooh, full marks for making the opportunity, but he didn't take it.
What a missed opportunity that was. The sides really should be level.
Stopped him. Oh, illegally, says the referee. Thumps it long. That's picked up by the goalkeeper. Only one goal in it here then, with the half-time break only 5 minutes away. Nicely set up by the through pass there. Taking a deflection. Can they keep defending like that? Showed his quality in defence there with that interception. Just not enough bodies forward. Half-time is now upon us.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
1-0 the score. I reckon, though, we may see that change in the second half. So here's the second half then. More of the same will doubtless please their manager. And he's looking to play it into the channel. Sturdy defence there. Opportunity here. Llorente. Villa. Javi Martinez. And they've got in behind the fullback. His right foot shot was well struck, but it wasn't good enough to beat the keeper. Jesus Navas. For parity! And the keeper decides to come off his line for the ball. Jesus Navas. Silva. It's over, and by some margin.
Well, that was worth the effort, but it could have gone anywhere.
"15 minutes into the second half. So this has all come about from the through ball. There it is. Jesus Navas. Looking for width. What will he do now? A really important interception there. Into the arms of the keeper. Jesus Navas. Maybe a shot. Skimmed the roof of the net there.
He's on great form today and he's willing to try anything. That was a brilliant strike.
Javi Martinez. No, it's been cut out. Free kick conceded in a promising position here. And they need to score with this free kick to pull level. Not a bad shot, but it's over the bar.
He's usually so good from the... those positions, but he hasn't got hold of that one at all.
They're seeking to bring on two new players now.
Well, the manager's made the change, but he knows he really should have done a lot better here today.
Villa. Juan Mata. Fine defending. Approaching the last 15 minutes of the game. Careless pass there. Sergio Ramos. Xavi. Can he shoot? Villa. Xavi. This looks promising. Into the box. The keeper decides the best option is to punch it, and out it goes for a corner. It's into the centre. Cleared nicely. Not a good challenge at all. Free kick given. Tempers are flaring up here, and the referee needs to step in quickly. Out wide. It's a corner. To the target in the centre. The keeper making sure he's underneath that one and plucks it out of the air with consummate ease. Jesus Navas. One goal is all there is in it between these two sides, and the clock is showing 5 minutes remaining in the match. Really solid defending. Oh, it just looked like it might dip in at the last.
Not a lot more he could have done with that one. Great try.
Fernando Torres. Launches the ball forward. The keeper has been kept busy today. Inside the box now. They've scored! It is in! Oh, he steadied himself, he looked around, he took the applause of the crowd, and then he finished them off.
Oh, trust me, it takes a brave player to do that. The defence just couldn't cope with his dribbling skills, and the finish wasn't exactly bad either.
Nothing at all between the sides after 90 minutes here, so we go into extra time, and I wonder, will we find a winner in the extra half hour? Let's hope so.
Well, I think the manager's going to be furious that his players didn't close that game down, and now who knows which way it's going to turn.
Kick off again. Some players by now looking pretty exhausted. They just need to push through that pain barrier and try to come up with a winner from somewhere. I was thinking the game was dead and buried, then one moment of brilliance brought the game level. It's all down to grit now, the tension definitely up in the stadium. Maybe a shot. They've done it! He scores! And you simply can't give a player of his quality an inch. He'll punish you, he punishes everyone.
Straight off the left upright and into the goal. The keeper had absolutely no chance.
Neat ball through the middle. And that won't worry the goalkeeper.
So unlucky not to score with that one. What an effort.
And the return ball safely delivered. Villa. What will he do now? And it's a really well-taken goal. The lead potentially now decisive. They worked it until they had a spare man, and didn't he take it well? A resounding finish.
That was an incredible goal. I really didn't fancy his chances when he began that run. What skill and what a finish.
What now? They've won a corner. Looks to catch them off guard. He centres it now. The whistle sounds for half-time. They've all put in a lot in that half. I'm sure many of them will be exhausted, but they now need to summon the energy for another 15 minutes. Into the last 15 minutes then, and we've all seen how tired some of those players are. Others striving to keep their form. Excellent overall levels of fitness, I'd say. Could still be that we'll see some decent action. Reasonable efforts, but lacked accuracy.
That set up beautifully for him, and the shot wasn't far off either.
This is the last substitution they're allowed.
And it's a minor tactical decision to keep them on top now. The opposition are just looking a bit more dangerous.
Was in the right place to intercept that one. Xavi. Looking for width. Good clearance. Sergio Ramos. Xavi. He's got one waiting in the box. He crosses it in. Into the box. The Woodworks come to their rescue again. Pedro. Will he find the target? The whistle goes, and yes, it is the final whistle at long last, after 120 minutes of football. They've done it. A wonderful victory here for the fans and for the boss. All of them ecstatic with the way that the team have played today.
Dames en heren, de juiste welkom voor die legendare...